Probably call it Hey guys, before we get into this incredible episode of Words of Wisdom, I want to let you know how you can get a free trading plan. Very simple. Go in the link below, you're going to see two links. One for Telegram. There you'll get free mindset hacks, a free technical course, free updates and polls on the podcast. And then the other link is our new email newsletter. Click that link, sign up, you'll get a free trading plan PDF sent directly to you and get incredible value. Let's get into this episode. Welcome everyone back to the Words of Wisdom podcast, still the #1 podcast in the trading space, thanks to all of you and our incredible guests. Our whole focus with this podcast is to get as much value to you as possible, the trader, get you funded, get you more capital, get you more profitable, more consistent. And again, as I said, it's thanks to all of our guests willing to share their wealth of experience, talking
I'll get you one next time. I just had $2.
People have been requesting this for a very long time. He's no stranger to the podcast. He's been on twice before, but never for an individual episode. And I think the time is right. And I'm so excited because he's what I would class as an OG in the space, someone who I saw and followed along my journey. And he has shared everything from the very day one to now and continues to share so much. Please welcome Q Banks.
Thank you so much.
I'm trying to work on my intro.
Yeah.
Trying to get into a point where I'm doing like a boxing intro.
It's working.
Need to get you like well, I guess Q Banks is already your fighting name, if you will.
Yeah.
Before we go into this, a little fun, something different, like some quick fire questions just to warm us up to get into the pod. But like, okay, what would be your favorite restaurant, man?
Damn, bro. I mean, I have a list actually, but like my top like right now, that's like a go-to that I can never have a bad time. STOCHRSI.
Okay. And what has been your favorite card to date?
Favorite card to date, like the card that I own.
Doesn't have to be your own.
Damn. Honestly, fuck it. This card that I own right now, it's probably gonna be my SD. I think my SD because I think just like how much presence it has, the color of it, it's loud, it's kind of obnoxious at the same time. Yeah, like that's probably like my favorite card to date right now, definitely.
Favorite holiday destination?
Jamaica. Of course, yeah.
Is it home, holiday, Newcastle?
Both. Yeah. It's always a great time. So
I love that. I love that. Well, that's all I can think of off the top of my head.
It works.
It works, yeah. Now everyone can go check out STK, make sure you leave the review.
Definitely.
Thanks, Sandy.
Mine each. Yeah.
That's it. Well, let's get into it. Like, everyone knows your journey, so I'm not going to sit here and be like, hey, tell me from how you got to where you are today. I'm sure you've done that many times. And, you know, like I said, OG in the space, that everyone does know who you are and knows your journey, which is incredible. What I want to go into...
And remember also, I've kept every single photo from like when I first started on Instagram. So like if you want to pretty much be inspired by some kind of way as well, scroll all the way back from the 4,000 photos that I have, I think, then you can pretty much watch the build-up.
I love that.
Pretty sick.
Well, that's the plan, though, to go into a bit more detail of that journey, especially the trading side, for example. So you start off, as you said, you documented it, so it's all there. But I remember seeing the screenshots of $200, even $50, $300, and so on. You know, tell us about that scaling process. So, like, when you first started making the few $100, probably used to those sort of figures from everyday life. Mm-hmm. But then once you started scaling into, say, the thousands of dollars per trade in profits, what was your mindset like then?
I think it was more just like I haven't ever really been scared to risk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that 1% person, you know? So I've always been open to actually risking a little bit amount to kind of like just try to actually get to like that next level. It's kind of like if you're working out, like you never know if you could actually lift more if you don't even attempt. You know what I'm saying? So I think I've always been open to actually attempting that extra risk. But I think like my comprehension of the charts is good enough to even like, you know, follow through and actually make that risk successful in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So like it's worked out a lot for me. And I think I've always like prepped myself up enough to even be open to risking by actually making sure that I comprehend the charts and everything well enough and wait for a good setup enough to even like take that extra risk and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, even with, let's say, the losses at the